Siku nyingine nitakwambia ndo naketi hapo.
Salama, habari yenu? Daktari? Habari yako? Salama. Vipi? Habari yako mtangoni? Salama. Zero. Swingia kwa hapo. I'm still waiting for something being tight, so you hold. Relax. Relax. Wacheni kuwa na tumbo joto.
Salama kabisa. Pongezi ndugu. Salama. Dada.
Ngoje kidogo, tumrelax kidogo.
Asante.
Few minutes. Wanatetemeka sana. Walikuwa wanangojea kiti pia. Napatia timu nzuri tu. Mkafanya kazi nzuri. Ndio nikaanza kuwanyorosha. Wandika. Wandika. It's not easy. Just now. Kaeni tu. Majority leader. sit first. Haya, mna wimbo wa taifa ama nini? Mnaambia program inaendaje? Habari zenu waheshimiwa? Wengine sijawasalimia. Vipi wewe? Marhaba. Ambie. Mambo, habari ya marafa? Nzuri. Watu wa Uganda mko? Hapa. Mnarani mwenyewe. Mnarani wapi? Ndiye brother. Jirani vipi? Sasa niambie habari ya Gongoni Kanyambe sasa. Hello. Mambo? Poa poa. Anatuombea. Okay.
Asante. Bwana asifiwe. Nashukuru kwa siku hii ya leo. Mimi nimetumwa hapa na akidikoni wetu Boni Josephat Kalume. Mimi mwenyewe jina langu ni Venerable Carol James Muraba. Kwanza ndugu gavana, nakupongeza sana. Sana tangu pale sijakuona hata sasa. Kwa hivyo Mungu akubariki sana. Deputy Governor Flora, wote mbarikiwe. Na tuombe. Baba mtakatifu ushe milele, tunakushukuru kwa rehema zako na upendo wako mkuu. Ulitupa uchaguzi Bwana, na wewe mwenyewe kwa mapenzi yako tukaweza Bwana kuwachagua wapendwa hawa, Gideon Mwaro ambaye ni gavana wetu na deputy wake Florence. Uzidi Bwana kuwabariki. Na pia kuna MCAs ambao walichaguliwa wako hapa pia Bwana uwabariki. Shughuli ya leo ni shughuli ya maana sana, ambao gavana wetu tutateua wale mawaziri ambao baadaye watafanywa vetting, na waombe watakapoteuliwa leo, kisha hata hiyo vetting pia tunaiombea iwe vizuri, wakubaliwe kabisa, wafanye kazi yako vizuri katika kaunti yetu. Tumeomba haya yote ni katika jina la mwanao Yesu Kristo mkombozi wetu.
Amen. Okay. So I can start my job. Yeah. What is next? Oh, I start with this one. Okay. So, it's good evening, everybody. I have a few announcements to make, so you have to be patient. First of all, I am going to unveil 3 task forces. They'll be gazetted anytime from tomorrow. Yeah. Can I start? Okay. I hereby wish to notify the public, pursuant to Section 3.1 and 6.5b of the County Governments Act 2012, my administration is in the process of forming the following task forces to assist in the administration and service delivery. A task force for health service delivery in Kilifi County Government, a task force to look into the human resource structure and the efficacy of Kilifi County Government, and the appointment of task force to look into pending bills verification task force of county government. These task forces are authorized and will execute their mandate and report to my office within 2 months from the date of this commissioning. The task force may also submit to my office interim reports proposing measures for immediate implementation before the final report is submitted. I've also directed the Office of the County Secretary and those of the respective departments to provide the Secretary the necessary facilitation and support of the process to ensure effective and timely delivery by the task force on its mandate. You all know that during my campaign, there are a few things I promised. One of the major things was health, so there's need for gazetting these task forces to help me to change that health sector. On the task force for health service delivery in Kilifi County Government has the following terms of reference for health task force, for the task force, which are to 1, identify the most appropriate structure for leadership and governance suitable for the county referral hospital and other county health facilities. Examine ways and means of improving health services delivered in the county referral hospital and other county health facilities. Identify ways of improving on the health infrastructure, both physical and equipment, to match our county referral hospital status. address the human resource issues, namely gap training needs, retention, staff development, and all other aspects of capacity building. Identify ways of improving and benefiting from partnership with medical training institutions and universities, and also enhance research. The members of the task force shall be as follows: Professor Rafik Parker, Christopher Dennis Wilson, Dr. Benjamin Tsofa, Pauline Tabungala, Ms. Doreen Omondi, Advocate Joint Secretary, Dr. Masha Agrippina Mvera, Dr. Abid nmucui, Captain Dr. Isaac Miriam Maporani, and Dr. Osman Abdullahi. On the task force to look into the human resource structure and efficacy of Kilifi County Government, the terms of reference for Human Resource Task Force are to establish the current Kilifi County Executive Organizational Structure while taking into account the existing workforce in each department by cadre, gender, ethnicity, and terms of employment, permanent, contractual, or secondment, against the Treasury IPPD. Establish the remuneration package for various staff cadres employed by the Kilifi County Public Service Board, and whether the same is in line with the Salary and Remuneration Commission recommendations. Review and monitor Kilifi County Government's human resources strategy and policies that pertain to staffing, compensation, benefits, and related issues of strategic importance that directly affect Kilifi County Government's ability to recruit, develop, and retain the highly qualified staff needed for it to achieve its mandate. D. Review any internal and external evaluations of Kilifi County Government human resource strategy and policies pertaining to the issues set out above, and recommend on all the above findings and all other ways and means to facilitate reforms in human resource to improve and benefit in service delivery to their citizens. The members of the task force shall be as follows: Mr. Fadil Atman, Mr. Jonathan Mativo, Mr. Martin Mwaro, Mr. Jackson Katana Karisa, Ms. Terry Zosi Maita, Joint Secretary, Damaris Malombe, Flora Kibere, Charles Chira, and Mr. John Kenga Nyali, Advocate. On task force to look into the pending bills verification, task force of Kilifi County Government. The terms of reference for the pending bill verification task force are to review the organizational structure and hierarchical level of the county treasury unit within the county government and recommend an organizational structure that will generally enable and facilitate effective overall delivery of services in the county. The organizational relationship between that unit and the Office of the Governor and other organs and departments of the county government that make use of treasury services. To scrutinize and verify the existing stock of pending bills against the county government and advise the Governor on the way forward. To advise the Governor with respect to the pending bills demand by the vendors, merchants, service providers from the county government in the respective departments and agencies. To determine the reason cause for the unusual high value of pending bills against the county government, and to recommend any change in the management of the county government financial management system. To peruse any past reports on financial audits of the county government of Kilifi by other public and other agencies, and recommend implementation strategies for their recommendations, if any. To consider any other matter related and incidental to the foregoing and make such recommendations as may be appropriate, and to report to the Governor its findings and recommendations. The members of the task force shall be as follows: Ms. Alice Wanguthi Kinywa, Madam Zaituni Muhammad, Mr. Albert Muturi, Joint Secretary, Pastor Dixon Gitonga Naftali, Daniel Mudhui William, Ms. Veronica Wanjira, Mrs. Emily Mulewa, Advocate, Ms. Hazel Katana, Mr. Mwinyi Mwita Ali. We will soon also be announcing the new team which will be doing the We'll soon announce a delivery unit, which we will not do today, but soon we'll also announce, once we have formalized all the issues, we'll announce the delivery unit, so that whatever we do in this county must be accounted for. I'm sure you are all looking forward to what happens next in the next government, isn't it? You're all excited, eh? Okay, first I'll start. My deputy governor, as you know, is Her Excellency Honorable Florence Chibule. Besides having the overall function, which is to deputize the governor in the execution, my functions will be very busy we are both busy, and I will designate key duties which will be ratified through an executive order. Our responsibilities will be very clear, and in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya, and they include: shall deputize the governor in the execution of the governor's functions, coordinate external partnerships, linkages and development cooperation, coordinate research on county developments, coordinate any government, county government functions, coordinate the development and implementation of ECDE policy and its implementation, coordinate the implementation of education and program, aid programs, represent the governor and Kilifi in the Coast Regional Economic Bloc in County, supervising governor strategic and delivery units, which I've said will be formed soon, formulate and coordinate the implementation of strategies for operations that are in line with attaining Vision 2030 and other duties assigned by the governor. So now the deputy governor will be very busy, my dear. Now I'm sure you are looking forward to the next after the deputy governor, isn't it? We have aligned a bit the ministries with an executive order, and soon I'm sure you will also know who are the chief officers after the interview and vetting. These are very, very delicate moment, because we have to do the balancing, we have to do, some people will feel probably are not here now. There are more announcements which will come later, which will cover areas where people have not been accommodated, as there are more changes coming in the county. Gender, social services, youth and sports, Dr. Ruth Dama Masha. Public, that is one. Number two, public works, roads and transport, Catherine Kenga. Water, environment, natural resources and climate change, Omar Said Omar. Tourism, trade and cooperative development, John Raymond Gala. Finance and economic planning, Yahya Shosi Ahmed. Public service, special programs and disaster management, Franklin Kaingu Ndena. Health and sanitation services, Peter Marogo. Lands, physical planning, housing and urban development, Jenny Maiki Kamto. Education, vocational training and ICT, Clara Ningome Chonga. Agriculture, livestock development and blue economy, Dr. Peterson Chula Mwangoma. Economic advisor, Joshua Mazera. County Attorney, Henry Kazungu Luganje. Thank you very much. Any question? Kabla niame. Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow before Parliament opens, the clerk of the assembly will have the list and the members will start vetting. And we hope they'll fast track the program so that we can start working. Maswali lingine? Tumemalizana? There? Yes, they will be soon. I'll call another press conference. Yeah. So, the task force are going to work for 60 days. I've said 2 months. I had already said. I think you heard that. The appointments which I've just announced, apart from the ones which are guided by the law, the CECs will be working for the next 2 years. And after that, we'll review their performance, and then they'll be appointed or they'll be replaced. So it depends how hard they work to deliver for the people of Kilifi. Asanteni.